EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Cleveland.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First and 10. That's Harrison in motion. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, they'll run. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. It's a gain of 6, and it's third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got his man. It's Harrison. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Moore going in motion. That's quickly out to Harrison. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have the first down. Just has the marker. It is first and goal. Here's a run, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
180!
They'll go with him again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? How fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hot, hot.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Into the secondary again. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Cleveland. Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. try again. It's 2nd and 10. Baker to throw. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
And this is going to set up unbelievable field position. That's about as bad a punt as you can hit. On 1st down is Mayfield. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down. Throwing is Mayfield. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Moore going in motion. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
I At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. York, good on the extra point. And the Browns are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second and 5.
70. Get it. 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Steady.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
Ready.
Now, this looks like a design run. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. On 4th down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is going to be an unmitigated disaster. Kicker run down, belted behind the line. What a head scratcher. It's a turnover on down.
Point it right.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
19 Lions. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. York now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Browns move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
19 tight. Dragon 60.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Kings.
Throwing is Baker. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
180. Kings. Hey, alert! What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He finds a man downfield. It's Felton. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone.